are, folks. Yokohama, Japan. And we've got a great one up for you. CJ Snow on her last date of the Japanese tour. Going to be taking on Aya Masuta. She'll be a barn burner.
Making her
to
way
borrow
to
a
the ring
GRism.
from Charleston, South Carolina.
Plus now, gotta give you a little bit of backstory for Miss Snow here. When she began her tour in Japan, she was the independent women's world champion. And unfortunately, she lost that championship on her, I believe, third day out. But that has not stopped her from fulfilling her dates in the rest of Japan. And I know she has a rematch forthcoming when she returns to the States. But as it is right now, she is trying to leave on a high note. And she has one of her biggest rivals that she has had to go against several times during her 2-week run here in the land of the rising sun. We have her playing out right now. That would be Aya Masuta, and this should be quite the interesting match just because during this time, as they've gone out against each other, they've become very familiar. And of course, familiarity does make for a more interesting contest. It's a different thing when you have to step in there and you have no idea what the person's doing or what they are capable of. But at this time, between Snow and Matsuda, they should have a pretty good grasp on each other. So let's see how this last match is going to be. And I would imagine it would be very important for Snow. I mean, she walked into this thing doing okay, but she lost the championship, had a string of losses, unfortunately. But now she's got to try to turn that thing around. So here we go. But they had not even for the collar and elbow this time. Matsuda starts off hot, going for the rear end. There's the collar and elbow. Matsuda pulls out the wrist lock. Snow reverses it with a top wrist lock of her own. And now it is a catch can contest with Matsuda pulling into the hammerlock. Snow trying to find a way out of it, but no, Matsuda's able to hit her. I was going to say she was able to get her, just slap her on the back and hit her, but as she was doing that, she popped her with this jumping neckbreaker, big chop across the upper chest there of Snow, and a hip attack sends Snow down. This is not the position that Snow or any competitor wants to be in. It is not a fortuitous position. Coming off the second rope with an elbow drop, missed it, but Snow comes out with a forearm shot of her own, puts Matsuda down and a kick. Sends Matsuda down to the center of the mat. Front face lock applied. Sit out jawbreaker. Both of these ladies have the ability to do some phenomenal things in the ring. But where it will go at this point, will it take it to a high-flying, fast-paced match? Doesn't look like they're trying to do it right now. It's no sense in throats. Tries to catch it with a running forearm shot. Matsuda, again, familiar with it, gets out of the way and pops her in the back, and Snow rolls through. Snow sends Matsuda over the top rope, shoulder block, sends it down, and a springboard off the top rope to the floor. Springboard into a shooting star press. And the first effort of high risk has been instituted by CJ Snow. Referee's in the way here. And Snow trying to go out for a suicide dive, but Matsuda saw it coming, got out of the way, tried to catch the legs. I'm surprised Snow is able to respond this quickly. Going for a bite slam, knee lift, makes the counter, hooks her into the side headlock into a bulldog on the floor. The counter's still going. Elbow drop to the back, and just as a point of note, the compromise here is that the count-out system will reflect American rules. That being, it will be a 10 count opposed to a 20 that we normally see in Japan. Suda hooking in for a suplex. No, gourd buster. Great maneuver. Picks her back up, and now we got Matsuda center, Snow over the top rope, where she's going to go for here. Fist right to the face there. It looks like she may be trying for that backdrop or back suplex right to the apron. Snow's in a bad way right now. Going for a body slam, floats over to Snow. reverse DDT. And depending on where you are in the world, you might refer to that as an SST, severe skull trauma, as Snow goes for a flying head scissors, the cousin of the Hurricane Rana. Carrying her over to the steps. Matsuda feels that coming. And just before we get to the steps, a series of elbows right into the abdomen prevents that from taking place. Snow able to counter that charge in with a fireman's carry, perhaps a firewoman's carry. Got her hooked in. Back to the original plan. Face first into the steel steps there. And now Snow looking for a high-risk maneuver again. And she caught all of the floor. You know, those high-risk moves, they are exactly that, high risk, and it was low reward there. I know that she's trying to do what she can to obtain the advantage. But if she is going for these high-risk moves and she's not hitting the mark, it may do more damage than good. It looks like she's trying to go for another one here. Springboard into Hurricane Rana. This time she hits the mark. Snow takes Matsuda down. And now we got the series of kicks. Boom. Matsuda up. Counter by Matsuda. Fireman's carry takedown. Roll out by Snow. Comes out, charges, reversal, brings it back. Clothesline. A short arm clothesline. That's nice impact there. Comes out with a senton bomb right across the abdominal region of Matsuda. We got Snow. Shoots her off into the turbo. Tries to go for a chop. Matsuda felt it coming, and she caught her with a spin reverse kick. And real short, and she had a real short run there, but she caught her with like a shining wizard. Tries to go for a body slam, but Snow floats out again, turns it back into another reverse DDT off of the second rope, trying to cannonball it. I said before, there's familiarity here. Going for the cover. One, no. They are very aware of each other's skill set, shall we say. So the hooks her in, shoots off into the rope, go for that rear end. Snow managed to avoid the first one, charges in, and then gets caught with a second one, or a second attempt. Suda was prepared. Aya knew that she was coming and popped her with the move that she wanted to originally. Now she's got Snow literally tied up in the mat with her own arms and legs. Kicks her off in the rear end, off of the second rope, again with the attempt at the second rope. These ladies like to go for a high risk, going for a back suplex. Suda able to come out, and a drop kick puts Snow down. Suda pulling out to the center of the ring, perhaps going for the cover. No, she's got the legs hooked, and a quick kick off into the abdomen. At this point, we are working to try and wear the next person down and score that pin. Not a good look for Snow as she was carried over to the top rope and just basically hot-shotted across the top throat first, and again being tied up with her own body. Matsuda just hoists her into the middle of the ring, and she's targeting her again. A punt kick. She's going for the cover. One. No. Snow able to come out of it. Fortunately for her. She got head scissors applied. Snow's able to roll through. Comes out the back here. Reversal by Matsuda. She's trying to go for a shot into the turnbuckle perhaps by Snow. Is unable to make it. Matsuda brings it out, shoots her off. Comes off the other side. Another misdirection play. Brings her out with a forearm shot. And now a jumping elbow drop. She is targeting that upper body. And again, the head scissors that she was looking for originally. And then now just 3 big elbows right there to the top of the head. Snow is probably in a bad way here. We're hooking it up. And a Falcon Arrow. Brings over, and this Matsuda is preparing her for her coup de grace. It'll be death from above if she can hit this. Snow has felt this already before. Death from above. That might be over. 1, 2, no. Snow, I just said, had felt the effects of that before. Somehow found it in her to be able to kick out. Matsuda's out on the apron, goes for a high crossbody, just slingshotted herself in. Again, both of these ladies know how to do various high impact moves from the top rope and off of the slingshot of the ropes. Drop kick. Snow just set her out on the apron, drop kicked her through the ropes, and now we had a shooting star press again from the inside out by Snow. Referee's got the count going. Snow's trying to get this thing in gear here. It looks like Snow with a gourd buster across the top of the steel railing on the outside. Sends her back into the railing. This time, looks like she just okay. I was gonna say looks like she's just planting her up there, but she just planted her up there and gave her a couple of stiff shots. It's for good measure, apparently. Snow's measuring her off. Twisting leg drop from the apron to the floor. Boom! Look at that. Look at that replay there. That takes a lot of effort and skill. Snow managing to get the job done here. She might be able to score a count-out victory, but she's up to the top rope again. Comes off on a spiral tap, and the high risk is in full effect right now. She is looking to score this win. Count-out won't do, but Aya, she made the counter. Tries to kick her in the abs, but Snow caught it and did the leg sweep. Now again, with carrying over, it looks like she might be bringing her back to those steel steps. These two ladies are putting themselves through. Jawbreaker. Nice counter by Matsuda. And a nice counter by Snow. She ducks underneath the clothesline and catches it with that sling blade right there on the floor. They've got to be conscious about the time if either one of these ladies want to score a pinfall or submission. Apparently, a count out will not do, as we saw Snow take it to the outside to begin with. And now we got Matsuda up on her feet. Snow's got her again. Where she's going to take her, who knows? Brings her over to the ropes. And now we got Snow hooking her in. It looks like oh my goodness. A modified pile driver using the ropes as the leverage point. That might have knocked Matsuda out. No. I'll say that could have knocked Matsuda out, but it did not do the job. Matsuda was able to come out as well. These ladies are putting out their best effort. Forearm shot to the back. Elbow brings Snow down. Matsuda looking for the tie-up. Third time, maybe the charm. With the punt right onto the tailbone, which is not a comfortable position. She's going for that elbow drop again. She's been the one to get the elbow. Third time was not the charm as far as that was concerned. And now a shot off into the turnbuckle. Big chop by Snow. Snow takes her off into the turnbuckle from one side to the other, going coast to coast. Brings her in. Forearm shot. Snow drops Matsuda in the corner. And now she looks like she may be measuring her off. Kicks her in the abs. Matsuda going over to the ropes for a breather, but Snow comes off with the leg drop. Slingshot herself from the outside end. And now here we go. Another one. Boom. 450 splash from the outside end. 1, 2. No, I don't even think she got a 2 count there. We talked about the high-risk maneuvers. We talked about these ladies willing to do what they have to do to score the win. And Snow, what she was doing badly earlier with those high-risk maneuvers, and she hits her with a big left hand, I think. Yeah, she was doing badly with those high-risk maneuvers earlier. And now she seems to be hitting the mark, as she caught her with a tilt-a-whirl slam, as I'm talking about that. Snow takes Matsuda, sends it back into the turnbuckles here. Hooks her in with a cravat, slice spread, number 2. Got both of the legs, and this may do it. 1, 2. No! Barely. Matsuda was able to come out just before the 3. Very close. Very, very close. And now it looks like Snow may be going for her coup de grace, that big forearm shot. Here we go. Boom. A forearm, and I think Matsuta's out cold now. They may know each other very well, but that doesn't change the fact that this move hurts. And I'm going to say that's it. She's got the leg hook. Referee position 1, 2. No. And believe me, folks, I am just as surprised as Snow is here. Matsuda was able to come out before a 3 count off of that elbow, off that forearm shot, and she just countered off and caught her with an arm drag bulldog out of the corner. Matsuda may be looking to turn this thing around. I told you these ladies know each other very well. Both of them go for their coup de grace, and neither one of them were able to score with their move. Counter by Snow takes Matsuda into the corner. Big, nasty chop. And now Snow looking to hook her up. What we're looking for here to the top rope. Perhaps a superplex. Nice right hand for good measure, and it looks like that will be it. She's got it hooked in tight. Top rope. Oh! And that was a superplex with a little bit of release, like she just tossed her a tad, and she's going for the cover. 1, 2. Rolling neck snap by Snow. Both of these ladies have tried their big moves, and neither one of them have been able to score with the big moves. So who's going to come away with it, I don't know. Reversal by Snow sends Matsuda back into the corner. Another forearm shot. And now Snow is looking. Matsuda's right back up to her feet. That's amazing. Hurricanrana, but Snow didn't waste any time. Got her right back down, and that was the smart thing to do. Do not get put off by the fact that she absorbed it. And Matsuda really absorbed it. Kicking it back. Elbow drop brings her down. Matsuda rolls out, but not far enough as Snow comes off with that rolling senton. Cannonball for some of you guys. Kicking the abdomen. Snow floats it over. Looks for a sunset. No, not going for a sunset. She's got it hooked in, and she's got it hooked in tight. This may do it. She's looking for a tap, and Matsuda gives it up. A hard fought match. But ultimately, it came down to a submission hold. Both of these ladies hit with some of the biggest moves that they had in their arsenal. You can see right here in the replay. That's on top of a roaring elbow. And here she is with death from above. Boom! And she scored hard with that move. I was surprised that didn't do it. It got in. Snow coming off of that spinning leg drop. Slice spread number 2. Hooks both of the legs. That didn't do it. Here's another angle. Either one of these would do the trick. As you see the referee going for the cover. So that says a lot to the intestinal fortitude of both Snow and Matsuda. But it would be the tap out of Snow that would score the victory. Or the submission hold of Snow, I should say. 1 down, 1 to go. Got a rematch for the title. Come back and see us.